Hello, friends and relatives. Mrs.Joanne here. Today we're going to do something a little different. You know, it has been a long time since we've been in school. So I put up two of my calendars here. I know I have a calendar at school, but it's at school. So I have two calendars that I made, and I put them up here, and hopefully we'll be able to see them. Now, when we were in school last, it was the month of March. You know when we do the calendars and the days of the week? We can do it. Ready? Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. Oh, there's Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday and there's Wednesday, there's Thursday and there's Friday, and then there's Saturday, 7 days in a week, 7 days in a week, 7 days in a week, 7 days in a week. Now, today is the month of April. We changed months since we were in school last. So today is Friday, right here, April 3rd. Now let me show you. This is how many days we were in school. The last time we were in school was March 13th. And look at how many days we've been out of school. We were out of school all these days in March, and then these days in April. That's a lot of days. I'm going to count them up. Ready? Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 days. 19 days we've been out of school. Wow, those are a lot of days. And you know, a lot of children that I know, a lot of children in my class and a lot of my friends, they're really very sad. They're sad and they're angry, and it's okay that you're sad because things have changed. Now, I have this couple of little stories, and maybe it can help you. Maybe it can help you feel it's okay to be sad. Maybe it can help you make me feel a little happier. But let's read these stories, and then we can talk about a few other things. I'm reading it from my iPad because I got these online. Mommies and daddies can go online, and there's a lot of different resources. That's a good word. Resources are things that we can use. We can get them online. And this one comes from Conscious Discipline. And you know, at school when we blow the balloon, calm ourselves down, this is where that comes from. So this says, why can't I go to school? And it's created by Abby Cruz and the Playing Field in Madison, Wisconsin. Can you see that okay? Most days I go to school. I like to play with my friends. They're playing with their friends at school. Oops, go down. My teachers love me a lot, and yes, we do, and we miss you too. I can't go to school right now. Look at the little boy. What do you think he's thinking about? Yeah, he's thinking he can't go to school. He's looking out his window. At school, there are a lot of other children to play with. All your friends are at school. But they're not at school now. They're all home, just like you. When a lot of children are together, they sometimes share their sneezes and coughs. And what do we say? Achoo! You do it into your elbow. And if you use a tissue, you wash your hands with soap, make the bubbles. Yes, we got to keep our hands clean. Sharing sneezes and coughs can make everyone sick. And we know that. We've had some people be sick in our classroom just being regular coughs and regular colds. I am staying home until all my friends and my teachers are healthy. That's what we all have to do. A lot of mommies and daddies are working from home because we're all trying to get everybody healthy. We don't want to get everybody sick by sharing our germs. When everyone is healthy, we can go back to school. When everybody's healthy, we're going to go back to school. My teachers love me and they are thinking of me. I certainly am. I'm thinking of you all the time. So that is one little story that tells us a little bit about going to school and why can't you go to school, right? Now let's see if I can find the other one. This is another cool little story. And this is about Schubert and Sophie. And this one is Schubert and Sophie Stay Home. Okay? There's Schubert and Sophie. They're home. They're playing with balloons right now. And this book is written by Dr. Becky Bailey with Vicki Helper and Julie Ruffo. And the illustrations are by James Hercatch. Okay? Can you see that? Make it a little smaller. Things in Bug Valley have been different lately. Schubert and Sophie have been at home for many days. There they are. They don't look happy, do they? They're kind of sad. In fact, they look angry. There is a new virus that's making a lot of people sick. Staying home helps keep families safe and healthy. And it helps keep the virus from spreading. People all over the world are staying home. Isn't that something? It's not just us here in Georgia. It's people all over the world are staying home because of this virus or this germ. We talk about we were washing our hands and keep washing your hands and keep your sneeze and your cough and your elbow. We don't want to spread these germs. The first few days at home together were fun for Schubert and Sophie. It was kind of like spring break or a snowy day. Remember, I know in Georgia we don't get a lot of snowy days, but we did stay home a couple of times on a weather day. Well, that's kind of what they thought. This is real cool. We're staying home. They played board games. They played outside. They took family walks, and they even worked a giant jigsaw puzzle together. There they are with the jigsaw puzzle. No, that's not the jigsaw puzzle. They're outside. They're playing outside. Playing outside is really good. One morning after about a week of staying home, Schubert woke up grumpy. He grumbled about doing his schoolwork. He grumbled about being at home and about missing his soccer games. He grumbled about everything. Look he's got a really sad face. He's got a sad face. He's grumbling. I have a pickles here. Sophie woke up grumpy too that very same day. She cried, "I miss my school family. I miss my friends, and I'm angry. My field trip to the zoo was canceled." They were supposed to go to the zoo, but everything was canceled. Their grumpy feelings turned into grumpy actions. Sophie grabbed Schubert's pencil as he did his schoolwork. Schubert yelled, "Stop! Mom, Sophie keeps bothering me." Look it, he is not a happy person. Nope, not happy. Mom was feeling grumpy that day too. She snapped at Schubert and Sophie. Snapped means she was like angry voice. "Can you two just stop fighting?" Dad growled loudly. "Enough, enough." Everybody was getting grumpy. I think that they were getting grumpy because things have changed so much for them and their family. No one's going to school. Mom and Dad are not going to work. They have to work from home. These guys are having to do schoolwork on their computer. A lot of children are doing that. They're doing schoolwork from their computer. It was like the whole family had forgotten how to solve problems. Oh, their solution kit, it's probably still at school. But we can remember what is in our solution kit. We can remember what we do to solve our problems. We can do that at home. In fact, you can maybe draw pictures of some of our solutions. Use a timer, share your toys. You can do that. They forgot how to use their big voices. They even forgot how to take a deep belly breath. Some days staying at home was hard. They forgot, just like us blowing our balloon, or even the drain, letting it all out that way. Mom and Dad heard the frustration in their own voices and felt the knots in their stomachs. They looked at each other and then both took deep breaths together. Everybody take a deep breath. Now let it out. Take another one. Now let it out. Calm yourself down. Finally, Dad said, "It's hard to have so many changes. It seems like we're all feeling really big feelings, like sad and frustrated." Look at Dad's face. Frustrated means he's confused and he's kind of angry and he's sad. Mommy and Dads get sad too. They get angry and they're frustrated because things have changed for them too. Mom said, "Schubert, you wanted to go to your soccer games and practice with your friends." Schubert nodded. "You so miss playing soccer." Mom continued, "And Sophie, you wanted to go to the zoo with your class and play with your friends." Sophie nodded yes. She was sad too. Mom continued, "We can all handle staying home. It's hard, but we can handle it. Everybody again, take a deep breath with me. Breathe it in and breathe it out." The whole family took 3 slow, deep breaths together. Their shoulders relaxed and their eyes softened and the knots that was in their stomachs faded away. They calmed down a little bit. They took their time to calm down. That evening at dinner, Schubert said, "One of our assignments from school from Mrs. Bookbinder is to write down one thing we're grateful for each day. Even after my grumpy day, I wrote that I am grateful for my family." He's really happy now because he's grateful. That means he's very happy and he loves his family. Sophie had an idea. "Let's all share our gratefulness." So they took turns sharing their gratitude. They took turns sharing how much they loved and were thankful for things and for their family. It felt so wonderful that they decided to make sharing gratefulness a regular part of dinner time fun. So now every time that they sat down to eat dinner together as a family, they would say to each other, I am so grateful that I have a mommy and daddy like you. That was one thing. Or they could say, I'm so grateful that I get to go and spend time playing with my sister. Or I'm grateful that I have this wonderful food to eat. They were happy about those things. So, during times of change and uncertainty, which means we're not sure of what's going to happen, it's challenging for everybody. So, what we can do is kind of sit back, take a deep breath, and just think about all the good things that you have around you. Think of all the fun things that you have around you and all the things that you love. I'm grateful and I love that I get to do this every day. And hopefully it makes a lot of you happy just to hear a story or just to do something fun. So tonight when you're at dinner or even later on this afternoon, maybe think about something you're grateful for or that makes you happy or that you love and share it. Share it with mommy and daddy. Share it with your sister. I'm grateful for being able to be here with Mr. Steve and stay safe. And I get to stay with my kitties. And I'm grateful that I can communicate with everybody through all this kind of technology, cell phones, iPads, computers. And I'm grateful that I love and I know all of you. Have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you Monday. Bye. Love you. Mwah.